Black played. Knight takes e4. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. Bishop takes f7 check. King takes f7. Knight g5 check. King e8. Queen takes e4 check. Queen e7. Queen takes a8. Rook takes f1 check. Rook takes f1. King d8. White has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Pawn takes f5. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Queen takes h6 check. King takes h6. Bishop f4 check. Rook g5. Rook takes g5. Bishop takes a2 check. King a1. White intends to play rook takes h5 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen f3 was chosen by black. Rook takes h5 check. King g7. Black is preparing to play. Queen takes f4. King takes a2. Rook takes c2 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook takes f3 played by white. Bishop e6. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Queen b3 check. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Bishop c2. Queen a3. Pawn takes f7 check. King f8. Rook h8 check. King e7. Rook e8 check. Rook takes e8. Pawn promotes to queen at fx e8 check. King takes e8. Queen takes e6 check. King f8. Queen takes a6. Queen a1 check. White has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Rook takes e3. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Black considers playing rook takes d3 and establish a winning position. Pawn takes g6 was chosen by white. Rook takes d3. Pawn takes f7 check. King f8. Rook g8 check. King e7. Pawn promotes to queen at fx e8 check. Knight takes e8. Rook takes h7 check. King d8. Knight e6 check. Queen takes e6. Bishop takes e6. Rook takes d4. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen e8. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Bishop g7 check. King takes g7. Rook g3 check. Bishop g5. Queen takes g5 check. King f7. Queen h5 check. King e7. Queen h7 check. Queen f7. Black is planning to play queen takes h7 and dominate the board. Queen takes g8 played by white. Queen takes g8. Rook takes g8. On a5. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Knight takes a8. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Knight takes f3 check. King f1. White is setting up to play. Rook d8 check. Bishop f8. Bishop e2. Bishop e6. Pawn takes f3 and take decisive advantage. Pawn takes a6 played by black. On h4. White's idea is to play rook d8 check. Bishop f8. Pawn takes f3 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight d4 played by black. On h5. Knight e6. Rook h3. Bishop b7. Black is aiming to play bishop takes a8 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook b3 was chosen by white. Bishop f8. On c4. Bishop takes a8. Rook b8. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Knight takes f4. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Knight takes g2 check. King d2. Queen takes f4 check. King d1. Knight e3 check. King e1. White might go for queen takes g7 check and increase their advantage significantly. Rook e7 was chosen by black. Bishop b5 check. On c6. Bishop e2. Bishop g4. Black wants to play. Knight c4. Queen h7. Queen d2 check. King f2. Queen takes e2 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook g1 was chosen by white. Bishop takes e2. Queen g7. Bishop g4. Queen takes e7 check. King takes e7. Rook b1. Black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Pawn takes f5. Pause the video to find out white's response. Queen takes f5 check. King g7. Knight h5 check. King f8. Queen f6. Rook e2. Queen g7 check. King e8. Knight f6 check. King d8. Queen g8 check. King e7. Knight takes d5 check. King d6. Knight takes c7 check. King takes c7. Queen takes f7 check. King b6. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White played. Knight f5 check. Pause the video to find out black's response. Bishop takes f5. Bishop d5. Rook b1 check. King h2. Bishop g1 check. King g3. Bishop h2 check. King h4. White is setting up to play. Rook takes f7 check. King h8. Rook takes h6 check. King g8. Rook a7 check. Bishop e6. Bishop takes e6 check. King f8. Rook h8 mate and secure a stronghold in the game. Bishop takes c7 played by black. Bishop takes a2. Bishop d3. Black intends to play. Rook g1. Bishop takes f7. Bishop takes a6 and dominate the board. Bishop takes b1 played by white. Bishop takes a6. Bishop f5. Bishop b7. Bishop c2. Bishop c6. Bishop b3. Bishop d7. Black's idea is to play. Bishop e8. Bishop c2. Bishop b6. King g3. Bishop takes e3 and gain a significant edge. Bishop d1 move preferred by white. Bishop b6. King g3. Bishop takes e3. On a5 black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. King e7. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Queen e1 check. King takes f6. Pawn takes g5 check. King g7. Queen e6. White intends to play Queen f7 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight e5 was chosen by black. Queen takes d6. Rook h e8. Rook f5. White is planning to play. Rook takes e5. Rook takes e5. Queen takes e5 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight g4 move preferred by black. Black might go for Rook a d8. Queen takes c5. King g6. Rook takes d5. Bishop takes d5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook takes d5 played by white. Bishop takes d5. Bishop c3 check. King h7. On g6 check. King h6. Bishop d2 check. Knight e3. Queen takes d5. On c3. Black is looking to play pawn takes d2 and dominate the board. Pawn takes c3 was chosen by white. King takes g6. Bishop takes e3. Rook takes e3. Queen takes a8. Rook takes c3. Black is outplayed. Let's go to the next game.